Hey, gang. Hey, just a quick few moments here to talk about something that that hit me today before 9 a.m. And that is, you've got to be so diligent about looking out for scammers. They're everywhere every day. Thousands of people around the world are trying to get your private information to get to your money. It's all about the money. So let me tell you what happened today. So far, this is before 9 a.m. Well, it's after 10 now, but I got two. This has been on my mind just because it's been one of those cycles where I'm just getting tons of suspicious looking offers or communications, that kind of thing. The first one came in. I woke up to it, actually. I put my phone on silent every night just so that I can sleep. And a text came through that said this: "Hey, how you doing? It's been so long. We need to catch up." No other information, no names, didn't mention my name. They didn't mention their name. It was an unfamiliar phone number. And just like, it's bait. They're baiting you, as so many of these things do, to try to get you to, build a little bit of rapport, and then they'll ask you for some more information, or even they just want to see if you'll nibble, and then they know that they can probe further. So obviously, that's a pretty obvious one. Here's another one that I'm beginning more and more, and that is an email conversation from, with a decent looking title, subject line. Everything looks pretty legit. There's even a logo down at the signature section of the email. "Hey, my name is so-and-so, and this is kind of, in a nutshell, this is what today's email said to me. Hi, I'm so-and-so. I found your name on a web search and checked out your website, and you look like you could be a great partner for us. We're a top 5 localization company in Asia, and we do this, that, and the other thing, and we're looking to expand our team of experts in this, that, and the other thing, several of which, apply to me. I could very easily work with this company, and it's so exciting. You go, oh, a new company in Asia. Okay, cool. I don't have many clients in Asia, for me specifically, and this could be great. I'm so excited." And then the red flag appears, or you got to search for it a little bit. The thing I search for in this particular instance is their email address. I just click a button to see the email details. And in this instance, it said the person's name. It wasn't actually their name that they used in the body of the email. It wasn't their name, and it was from a Gmail address. Big red flag. If this person actually works for that company, I think they'd have a company email with the company email associated with it. You know what I mean? So, big red flag. All the contents of the email sound inviting and maybe even exciting. All of us, we look forward to getting emails from potential new clients and things like that. People, generally, we're always out there, pounding the pavement, so to speak, looking for clients, sending out emails and things, so that when we get emails, without even looking, without even putting the first foot forward, ooh, hey, fantastic. Well, so in this case, it's coming from a Gmail address. I won't even reply. I know that these go nowhere, and it's usually the first step in trying to entice you into doing something else, like downloading a Google Doc. They'll give you a link to a Google Doc or some other type of document to download for more information about the project. And that's when you can it's either another phishing scam, or you're downloading some sort of a virus or some other nefarious software to get more of your private information, access to your bank accounts, that kind of thing. It's not good. And I've had several of these over the last week or two. One of which I did, even this was, I've even get them through LinkedIn, where they're phishing, and you just have to, your guard has to be up all the time these days, unless you know the person. Even if you think that you know the person, sometimes if there's something fishy about the language, or you click on the email address and it's not what you're used to seeing, there's so many copycats out there and people using other people's identity to then, go after your information. It sucks. What else? Oh, yeah. Here are a couple other scams that I see frequently. There's the classic overpayment scam, and that the language of the email is usually something like, "Oh, we saw your profile online, and we think you'd bring a real magic and authenticity to this project, and we want to send you to a first-rate recording studio in your area where the producers will put all the pixie dust and magic on the project to make it excellent," and all this BS. And so they try to entice you with language like that. And a little further into it, they say, "Okay, what we'll do is we'll send you a check for such and such amount that will include your fee and the fee for the recording studio," or whatever. And then at some point they'll ask you to return the excess amount back to them so that they can pay the recording studio separately, or some other little twist and turn that asks you to send a portion of the payment or the overpayment back to them from your bank account. So then once you do that, if things go quickly, which they hope that they will, so that you won't take the time to make sure their check clears, then you will have sent them hundreds of dollars from your own account before your bank gets a chance to find out that their check or their wire transfer or whatever it is, their payment is fraudulent and there is no money behind it. And then you're out several $100s at least for falling for this scam. This particular one's been going on for such a long time, but it must be working to some degree. Otherwise, they just say, "Okay, this doesn't work anymore." Or they have nothing better to do. That's the problem. These people, God, why can't they just find a job, where they're not making money out of screwing other people? God, it's so disheartening. What else? Other things to stay away from. Vague or incomplete information about the project or what your payment is. Don't be afraid, especially for those of you who haven't been in business very long and are a little timid about talking about money. Be sure to nail that stuff down before you hit record. Because once they have the file in their possession, that is not the time to talk money. Because they can screw you. And a lot of people do get screwed that way. So make sure you nail down all the particulars. What you will be paid, when you will be paid. I always ask for full payment up front if it's a new client, or at least half, just to know that you mean business. Full payment is best, and you just have to explain to people that, hey, there are so many scammers in this world that I don't want to be taken advantage of. What else? So the vagaries about the project or the pricing, nail down all those details. How many takes you'll give them, how many free changes you're willing to make, even if they are changing the script on you. So limit that stuff, okay? What else? The overpayment scam, Gmail. Yeah, Gmail. Getting back to that email thing, if it's a Gmail or Outlook or AOL or Hotmail, yeah. People who are legitimately representing a company should have a legitimate company email address. What else? And just generally, look out for things that target a wider range of people, like scams regarding banks. They want you to click a link that will take you to some fraudulent website to get your information. Banks, retailers, government information, energy, your electric provider, your cable provider. People are trying to scam you every which way they can. So you can tell I'm a little exasperated about this. But anyway, I just wanted to offer you a little support if I can. Stay on guard. It sucks to be a person of any sort, but particularly those of us who work with others in creative fields where we try to have positive energy all the time, just going, yeah, let's create something together. Let's make money. Let's create. Let's make something fantastic that people will love. It's hard to keep up this kind of energy when so many people are out there to just screw you. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to say today. I hope you found this helpful, and leave comments for me. Tell me some things that I may have missed or maybe I haven't thought about. I'm happy to add to my list of things to look out for. So anyway, that's it for me. Hope you're not getting scammed today. Until next time, take it easy.